Alright, so the Nintendo Switch 2 is finally out. People are hyped, the memes are already wild, and you might think Sony would be sweating a little, right? But here's the thing, they're really not. And honestly, once you look at the big picture, it makes perfect sense. Let me break it down. Sony's top dogs have gone on the record. Competition is good for gaming. They're not losing sleep over the Switch 2 because they see it as a totally different beast. The Switch 2 doubles down on portability. You can game anywhere, anytime, and that's awesome. But Sony, they're all about that immersive cinematic experience on a big screen. Think blockbuster graphics, surround sound, and those crazy features on the DualSense controller that you just don't get anywhere else. Here's the real flex. Sony's aiming to make the PS5 the go-to playground for creators. They want developers to have the best tools, crazy levels of engagement, and ways to cash in. That's how we end up with games like God of War, The Last of Us, and the ridiculously popular Spider-Man series. And it's not just about the hardcore crowd. Sony's got something for everyone. Draws in a ton of female gamers, is a hit with both kids and grown-ups. And that's multi-generational fun right there. So, while the Switch 2 is crushing it with its pick-up-and-play vibe, the PS5 is doubling down on delivering jaw-dropping experiences you can't find on the go. It's not really a head-to-head fight, it's two totally different flavors of awesome. At the end of the day, more options mean more fun for us. And Sony knows exactly who they are and who they're making games for. So while Switch 2 fans are out there having a blast, PS5 folks are kicking back on the couch, loving their own kind of magic. And honestly, that's what makes gaming so epic.